This is Sully's Jam. You know what Sully is not going to be doing this weekend?
Are you ready for it?
Swifties surely know she's coming to town, and they are thronging to Lumen Field. In addition to the Taylor Swift concert, she's playing both Saturday and Sunday. So this is an all-weekend thing. We have a number of Seattle events going on this weekend. Micki Gamez joining us to help us navigate this.
Yeah, absolutely. Over 140,000 Taylor Swift fans will descend upon Lumen Field Saturday and Sunday for her sold-out shows. That's just the tip of the iceberg. Here's the weekend lineup. 3 Mariners games against the Blue Jays. Bye to Seattle. We have the 520 floating bridge closure, Capitol Hill block party, 2 conventions, 6 cruise ships docking on the waterfront. Not only that, but we also have Seattle Storm game, and I believe I left it out. I can't believe I did this. The Seafair Parade in the International District.
Yeah, and 520 will be closed. And was it Highway 18, Sully?
Yeah, Highway 18 all weekend.
And then you mix in a gorgeous weekend. Traffic just about everywhere is going to test your patience. Just remember, while you're sitting in heavy traffic, I want everyone to inhale, exhale. Seattle's Department of Transportation spokesperson, Miriam Ali, says transit is going to be your best option.
Take transit. We have the Link Rail, the Metro buses, the water taxis that you could take to get to where you need to go.
And if you decide, I'm just going to drive anyway.
So our Transportation Operations Center operates 24/7 to monitor traffic across the city and implement changes as needed.
Which means
we do have dynamic messaging signs on key streets in and around downtown to alert travelers of immediate concerns and provide notice in case incidents arise and alternate routes are needed.
So look for the signs and watch out for pedestrians because there's going to be a lot of them.
Yeah.
Visit Seattle spokesperson Michael Wood says even though the city is packed and traffic will be jammed, it's good for us.
It's exciting because it really helps us with that path to recovery, right? I mean, we're still not back to 2019 numbers, but when we have events like this, like Taylor Swift coming to town, and we have the baseball games, and we have the cruise lines, all of that really helps to bring back all of that business and helps to put over 60,000 people to work here in Seattle.
And the excitement also means hotels are booked solid. Wood says
we fill up all of the hotels around the stadium. We fill up all of the hotels in the downtown area. And then that ends up going out ring by ring.
And just like that, just like All-Star Weekend, he says
it's the perfect collection of things happening to be a record-breaking weekend.
Even if you're not going to any of the events, you're still going to get caught up in it. Wood says
if you're a local, know that all of the people in town that maybe make your commute to the things you love to do a little more challenging are driving so much economic impact to our area that lifts the benefits for us, that makes our quality of life better.
And Sully and I were talking about this yesterday. If you plan on going out to dinner just to enjoy the city, please make a reservation. Yeah. Call first, hey, do you have any room? Is there parking? Where can I park? And plan on long drive and wait times.
I would just pack a picnic if you're one of those people going to, or get a hot dog from one of those stands outside the stadiums. You
know what? This would be the weekend to maybe fall clean. Get ready for fall. You might want to work in your garden. This might be the good weekend to go and clean your garage, and just stay home or stay locally in your neighborhood because traffic is going to be off the charts busy.
But we're supposed to smile about it because it's economically good.
It is economically good.
I just love that.
We'll know the numbers. We'll know the Swift effect of this weekend in August. Okay. We'll have those numbers. And right now, a lot of the hotels that weren't sold out for All-Star Weekend are sold out this weekend. So it's impressive.
Quite a challenge. Sully, why did they have to close 520 this same weekend?
Because they only have so many good weekends left of good weather to do what they need to do.
Can't Taylor Swift call them and say, hey, man,
no,
you guys need to open it up. My fans
while
need to
she
get
is
here.
super powerful, I don't believe she has that kind of power because Montlake is ripped up and they need to get it back together in time for Monday.
Okay.
And they knew that this was happening.
Yeah,
and
they canceled before. That's why I asked.
No, it's very true.
They've done that.
I-90 is open. They said I-90 is open. Take I-90.
All right.
But that's the only one. It's going to be brutal no matter where you're going.
Is there any... Oh, go ahead, David.
Well, I was just going to say, I know we're talking about all the, traffic implications of it. It's going to make things really busy and all of that.
I can't help but get excited. I'm not going to either of the Taylor Swift concerts. I'm not going to Bite of Seattle. I am going to one of the Mariners games. But there's just an electricity in the city when there's a bunch of stuff going on. And as someone who's lived on the outskirts of Seattle or in Portland or in Bellingham, even in a city like Portland, which is you think of as a fairly big city, you don't get that same amount of there's all of these things happening in this one weekend. And I don't know, it just gets me excited for kind of no good reason.
Crowds are a young person's game,
Yeah.
David. That's why you're
guess
excited.
So. Yeah, that must be it.
Definitely. And and listen, I'm proud of Seattle. I'm proud of, all the events and people wanting to come here and spend dollars. I love spending locally. I love our city thriving, our downtown thriving. I just want people to make sure that they remember that you can't leave 5 minutes before the event and expect to get there on time. You're going to be sitting in some traffic. So just get all zen before you head out. Yeah. And do what you have to do. And put a smile on your face because this is going to bring lots of dollars and put people to work.
Okay. Thanks, Micki.
You're welcome.
You did your best to get me hyped for this weekend.
I did. I'm sorry.
I'm really trying.
And there are going to be, again, a ton of pedestrians who have no idea where they're going because there are going to be so many out-of-towners. I mean, especially our good friends to the north. What's the exchange rate, right, by the way, between us and Canada? Because we should be making bank this week
with
based on what it looks like.
Yeah.
What's the loonie looking like right now? So we could try to make some extra money. Come on, look that up, David. During my try, I need to know what the exchange rate is.
He's just sitting there.
Just before he ends with traffic, you better know.
Yeah.